on theStream.tv, and I'm one of your hosts, Cha-Cha Channon Dade. Hit that hashtag RHOAAS and let us know what you're thinking, because this episode was called The Countdown Begins, but we know the countdown been done began a long time ago. I've got my host to my left. I've got Nadia Beddini, who's back.
Hello. I'm back, Peaches.
And also to my far right, Megan Thomas.
What's up?
And to my immediate right, Shawn Richardz.
Hello, hello, hello.
So good to have you back, Peaches. Now, first topic of the day, we're going to start off with Kenya and Mr. Bob, okay? Guys, would you watch... What is it? A Life Twirls? What is
Life
it?
Twirls On.
Life Twirls On.
It was trending. Life Twirls On. Life Twirls On.
Would you watch it?
Twirl. I just kept thinking that.
Would you watch it?
How delusional is Kenya to make a parody of a parody? I mean, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is already a parody of life. and also, what else you got going on, girl? Like, is that all your life is the show?
Yeah, it's like constantly all about NeNe. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, she had a life before she got on the show.
Right.
It wasn't interesting, and the thing is, if he was really interested and then they thought that they could get it sold,
Right.
it wouldn't have been a situation. It would have
Right.
been like, let's do it.
He
You
would
know
be
what I
like,
mean?
I can
He
have
had
my
so much
sister.
hesitation. I mean, he sold shows before.
Yeah.
He had too much hesitation. He was amused by her, though.
Right. I mean, I think everyone's amused by her. I think that's why she continues to be on the show. I would watch it, though. I would watch it just to see what she comes up with, because she's had a couple little movies that have gone straight to DVD, and they're actually not that bad, okay? They're not the greatest. I give them 3 out of 5 stars. But I think she can do it again. She's done feature films. This time it's a pilot. Go for it. Why not?
Did she do Tourage? She
Tourage.
was executive
She was
producer.
an executive
Yeah,
producer
okay.
on that.
See, that was on
It's
BET.
like, she should keep it real, because I know she has more interesting side of her life.
That's what I'm saying.
Like her childhood,
Yeah.
her mother relationship. That would really help
Lori.
people that
Right.
have struggled with their family move forward. So, you know,
I think she would get, I think people would be more interested in seeing Kenya
better
go there
topic.
and really talk and go deep. Let's go deep. This is a show about your life with a bunch of chicks that you guys are always arguing and
You don't even know each other.
We have enough of that.
you have enough of that. Let's go deep,
But
Kenya.
she's
You're an
not ready.
actress for real.
She's not ready.
She may not be ready, but she was talking to Brandon about it.
But that's different from putting your life on display and let everyone judging what is really near and dear to your heart that you haven't even dealt with yourself.
Very
so I
true.
think I'm with you. I would much rather watch a story about her mom and her messed up relationship with her family and why she is crazy as she is. But I think she's not even ready to deal with it herself.
And of course, in her like being very basic, she wants to have Eddie Murphy as her African prince. I mean, a citation of coming to America. I would rather have Idris Elba, but
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Right.
Well, when she was talking to Brandon, she got a little bit more realistic, and she said she's not going to do the parody. So that was good news. And I like Brandon's attitude about as far as let's keep it moving. We don't need Mr. Bob.
I think she got a reality check from that Mr.
Yeah,
Bob.
no, I think so too.
Right.
I think so too. I mean, like I said, her resume, come on, let's just go deep, Kenya.
Yeah.
Let's go deep. I think people would be so more appreciative to that.
What do you think about Cynthia and Leon
also-
auditioning?
I like it. I actually hope that both Cynthia
he's
and
awesome.
Leon will be in this movie, because I hope they're love interests. That'll be funny.
Oh, that would be
I
hilarious.
think it would be a great story. Also, maybe the behind the scene of a beauty pageant, because I know there's a lot going on there.
Pitching ideas, girl.
Classic girl.
Pitching ideas.
Exactly. Kenya, holla at me.
Well, I'm
I got
interested
you.
to see how well Cynthia does, since she criticized me in 3 Ways to Get a Husband with Leon. And also Noelle, I just wanted to give her a shout out. She did write me poems when I was in that play, and she did very good. So this is something Noelle does all
What
the time.
kind of poem was it, though?
She like rhymed the characters in the play, and she was like on it. I mean, and it had substance and everything. She was good.
When talking about no lost love.
She's so
that
creative. Talking to Cynthia. She's talking to Cynthia. Can I fall in love the first date? No.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
Right.
I know that kind of mood. You know, Leon was sitting there when she was reciting her poem. Leon was like smiling, and then at the end he was like, "Who is this?"
Exactly. Exactly.
Is this referred to me?
All right, let's move on to our second topic, which is Todd and Kandi.
Oh.
Do you think Kandi is
Drama.
being responsible and taking responsibility for this situation, or do you think Don Juan or Todd is to blame, really, in this situation?
I think I think it's a group effort. I
do
think
too.
everyone involved is in
Exactly.
trouble. And all of the blame is at everyone. Unfortunately, the face for the blame is going to be
It's Kandi.
because it is her show. And she's the reason why a lot of these people sign on for this project. But Don Juan, he's just as much to blame, as is her husband, Todd, as is Carmen, as is everybody up in the house. Riley, too. You get blamed as well because your mom is doing it.
Promotion is everything. We know nowadays with the social media, like if people don't know about it,
Right.
it doesn't matter if it's a good product. So I feel like both of them are super embarrassed to admit who is the fault. So they try to blame each other because Kandi, she's this mogul of like, you know, entertainment and everything. And Todd should be a really good producer. So he doesn't want to take the blame because he doesn't want to, you know, discredit his own professionalism.
Right.
But of course, it's
I mean,
both.
Don Juan was neck popping like about 2 months ago. So this is really looking bad on everybody. I'm
To
sorry.
me, it looks worse on Todd because he's the master of production. So
well, I'm surprised she didn't consult Tyler Perry, who has control over everything with his plays, and Kandi doesn't like giving up control. She could have consulted Tyler Perry, which I was surprised she didn't. He's right there in Atlanta.
He don't have time.
He's too busy.
He got 15 shows.
And he bought an island.
She know Tyler.
She got a new baby.
He don't have time for
I
none of this.
thought Kandi could do like Tyler Perry and probably record her show and just
sell
put it
it.
on Netflix.
And sell it.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
sell it so the crew can still get paid and you can.
Wait,
Wait,
It's a
be
one-day
honest
thing.
though. Do y'all watch those?
That's
Like
so
the
funny.
plays?
I was in one.
She was in one.
Okay, but that's different because you were in it. But do you really
Like,
watch plays?
Yes,
that
mine
are-
was good. I don't watch the Chitlin Circuit ones. Mine was good.
I think the older crowd would, the crowd that really appreciate the art of singing.
And the people who
That
are in it, like
demographic.
Shirley Murdoch.
That's what
who
I'm saying.
can sing.
The casting and the demographic, those people would totally eat
Right.
it up. So
You know
I
they
don't know
have
what
that
happened with the
following.
publicity. But
Yes.
I'm not trying to
Anybody
be funny.
could be on
what
Netflix.
happened?
Like I see
Right.
independent movies that can be on Netflix so quick, so
yeah.
easy.
Right.
It's based on the Ethernet, on the internet. You
Yeah.
know.
Right.
On the
Ethernet.
web, there's space
Right.
for everybody. So Kandi, suggestion.
Okay, but I want to bring up, Nadia made a good point about social media talking about Todd's car being cheap.
Right.
Everybody
Everybody
likes
likes
that.
What kind of car is
It's
it?
a Corvette.
Brand new
right.
Corvette,
Corvette.
paid for from his wife. I mean,
Right.
that's not usual. It's not usual that a woman is giving a man a car just like that. So, okay,
you made a good point.
$70,000.
Say it, Nadia.
Yeah, I said
Kandi.
Candy's a little cheap.
And
then
that's
Shawn
why
said,
that's why she still got her money, though.
That's why she still got her money.
You know,
What
and
was she supposed to
listen,
give?
how much, and then let's keep it real.
Okay.
How much money did she really spend on that car? How many
probably got
times has people
promotion.
mentioned this Corvette? Corvette probably gave it to her for free.
Maybe so.
Woo-hoo.
Maybe so.
I guarantee you.
And
And
speaking
I
of
guarantee
free,
you.
we've got to cut to a quick commercial
Oh.
break, but make sure you hit that hashtag
Okay.
RHOAAS and let us know your questions. We'll see you in just a second.
Come on.
Later.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, I'm Tommy Bechtold from theStream.tv, and let me tell you, when it comes to Valentine's Day, I am a total zero. My bad ideas for gifts range from stale chocolates to baby alligators. And let me tell you something about baby alligators. They become full-size alligators, and then you got a zoo problem. So I racked my brain for what would be the perfect Valentine's gift, and the answer the whole time was right under my nose. Kai Move flowers. These things are beautiful. Give them to the person you love the most. There you go, big guy, nice shirt. Happy Valentine's Day. Make Valentine's Day Valentine's Day by clicking below.
All right, we're going to move on to our next topic, which is Porsha and NeNe, and then Claudia and Derek J. Whose side are you on?
Wow. There was a lot going on with that.
It was back
There was
and
too
forth.
much going on. I mean, where do you want to start? Like,
I mean, let's start with Porsha and NeNe.
NeNe. I saw some valid points. I understand why Porsha would feel a little, I mean, because she was just being an instigator. So she's hearing her friend NeNe get talked about on a bus. She wants to throw her 2 cents in. She wasn't ready for all that heat that Claudia threw back.
Yeah.
And so I can understand why she feels she wasn't even ready for all that. So I guess I understand why she feels that way. But at the same time, like, if you're not ready to take it, then you don't need to dish it.
don't get a spoon then.
Yeah.
You know, what is NeNe's thing about she's not married at 40, which we know she has been married, Claudia.
Yeah, Claudia's
but
been married.
she brought up the whole being 40 and not being married. What's wrong with that, NeNe?
Yeah, NeNe, I didn't like that. Like, to me, I feel like at this point, you really don't need to be saying anything.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different part of their life, and they go on different journeys. And I just feel like, NeNe, just stop trying to act like you're so perfect.
Yeah, she's such a contradiction. It's like she's trying to empower women, but then you're not married, you're nobody. So which one?
And what does
Which
that
side are
mean? And
you
does that
taking?
mean that if you're not married, that you're a nobody?
Right.
Or, like, really, you don't have to.
I mean, I
Listen,
can understand
ask
why
Oprah.
I can understand why Kenya is not married. I mean, she's all about herself all the
She
time.
should marry herself.
Right.
Yes,
She needs
Somebody
to,
did
to
that,
take
actually.
it down
Somebody just
a
did
notch.
that themselves.
That's like the new trend.
But even with Porsha, like, how are you going to sit here and tell Porsha, oh, Porsha, she ain't never been married. That's why I ain't never been married. But Porsha was married for like a year, and Claudia was married for a little while. I mean, a month, couple months, or whatever. But
It's
either
not
way, that
validation.
wasn't long.
It's
So
not
how are we
valid-
gonna
it's
say
not
this to
validation
somebody?
as a woman.
Yeah,
As a
also,
woman, you should be
very
empowered by your-
hypocrite.
Yeah.
The fact that she's calling Claudia all that type of name, but then her best friend that's sleeping with married men, she's okay with it. And that's the whole point with Claudia. She was just trying to say, hey, NeNe, like, look, turn around and look at your best friend,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
stop talking
Right,
crap to
exactly.
me.
Now, tell me quickly, do you think Claudia should have gone to the Dish Nation welcome party for Porsha?
Yes.
I think she's probably required to go. Don't
I don't
you
think she's required.
I don't think she's required. Y'all
you're-
don't think she's required.
I
Listen, no,
think
you know
she
what? I
wanted
think
to stir up some drama.
she probably
That's
did want
for
to stir up
sure.
some drama, but I personally think that Bravo made her go.
Right.
Right.
And I think the Dish Nation family made her go. That's what I think. And I think she had to go. And to me, she probably tried it, probably not want to go there and get into it, but
But if she didn't show up, it would have looked bad.
it would have looked bad.
Right.
Or she might have got in trouble.
I think she should have gone. I honestly think that obviously Bravo was happy, like, oh yes, let's get the drinks flowing.
Right.
But I also think that it was her responsibility to go, okay, if this is a night for me to congratulate you for getting this job, we work for the same person, let me just leave it there. There's nothing else that needs to be addressed at this party except congratulations.
Yeah.
But she
Thank you
did
for
try
doing
to
what you gotta
address
do.
other things. That's why I think that Claudia a little bit wanted a fight. And I
Right.
appreciate Porsha just walking away because, like we said before, when you ignore the drama, it's the best revenge. You make people even more lit.
Yeah.
I think Porsha should have been congratulated on using big words like discernment.
Discernment.
That
I
should have
wanted,
been the
when she said that, I want to be like, girl, spell discernment.
No, I know.
Spell it with the
They did
silent
on the
C.
screen.
They did actually
They wanted
spell
to
it.
make sure we knew she
We
used
knew
that
what
word.
used that word.
Oh, church word.
But I mean, also too, I think her sitting there with Claudia was giving her some sort of props, and Porsha was ignoring her, wasn't she?
Yeah, but at the end, yeah, she was. But
So
I,
does that all the time.
it got nasty from that point on. I think maybe Claudia probably wanted to just congratulate her and maybe keep it moving.
no, Claudia
No,
wanted to
she
talk about it.
because
She
if
wanted
that's
to
what
talk
she
about
wanted
it.
to do, she would have left it there. She would have said, I congratulate you, goodbye.
Claudia
I
knew what she
honestly
was
think the
doing.
use of discernment, it's kind of up in the air too, because you talk about that when you don't really know a person, but when a person is attacking you, calling you names, that's just like, I see your true colors, right?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see, I think she just wanted to use it.
I mean,
She was
she
like,
got-
when
You
can I
can
use
say
this
that
word
when
of
you
the day?
first meet someone, but
Yeah,
now
yeah,
when
yeah.
you get into a fight, I have the gift of discernment.
Right.
We just fight yesterday.
She has that, what is that calendar, word of the day? She's like, how can I use
It
this
comes
word?
through on- yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, let's move on to the big topic, which is Apollo and Phaedra. Let's first talk about Apollo and the only lawyer in Atlanta, Randy Kessler. Okay, and there's a law about this in Atlanta that if he goes to jail, then she can divorce him without any contest, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why he's trying to do this 4 days prior to he goes to jail. I don't understand.
I don't understand the legal proceedings behind it, but I think he
Yeah,
wants
because
to,
it's
I think he wants to be
uncontested.
proactive.
If you don't sign-
Yeah, I think he wants to be
Okay.
proactive so that, because when you're in jail, you can't really do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can't go represent himself. He can't do anything. So I think he's trying to be proactive before he goes.
Right.
Which you should have had this conversation with your lawyer and take care of it, not 4 days before you leave.
Right.
But I think that's why he wants to do it. He doesn't want to come out with
What
nothing.
I'm trying to figure out is, what do you want, Apollo? Like,
Yeah.
do you want
You know-
half of it? Do you want something? Do you just want to see your kids? Is that a revenge?
Yeah, I'm confused about
Why?
that too. I don't know what this
He's
is
just
about.
really
just
angry.
don't wanna work in
But he's really
McDonald's.
angry at himself.
He's angry at himself. He had so many opportunities.
Right.
And a lot of people choose crime because they have no opportunities. You had a network. You have this. He's a personal trainer. He could have milked it and been Gunnar Peterson. I don't want to hear it anymore with him.
Can you ladies quickly comment about Phaedra and her mom and her comment about you gonna die?
Well, I think Phaedra is delusional too, to be like, oh, I never thought in a million years
Come
he
on.
would get arrested again. I mean, how could you not think that he would do the same mistake twice? He was arrested before.
I'll give her that, because how many women will date a man who has a sordid past and will say, oh, well, I didn't think he was like that. I thought he had grown. I thought he had basically become a better person. So when she said that, I was like, okay, I can see that.
Well, I could see, I could have.
Well, what about her mama?
No, but I agree with you. I agree with Megan on this part, because she figured he was in a whole nother, all these new opportunities were approaching him. So why would he go to crime when he has this whole thing?
Okay, but what about her mama?
Well, mamas always know best. And I think if the mama know things that we don't know, we don't see on TV.
That's true.
So she probably saw some aggression, some violence, and we see that every day. We see, things that we never, couple that we never think are being abusive to each other.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
The person just die, and then you're like,
You think
oh,
she's overreacting?
I don't know if you
Well,
can,
see, the thing is, I don't know, because
yeah, you never know in a situation like
because
that.
a lot of people were calling their bluff on social media and saying both of them are just trying to stir it up, so people won't feel bad for Phaedra not bringing the kids to
And then she has a case, Hit that hashtag RHOAAS and let us know what you think, Peaches. And make sure you send us your questions so we can feature them on the show. Woo. That is through Twitter. Now, we're going to take a quick little break, and we're going to come back with our fan questions that were featured on Twitter. Hashtag RHOAAS. See you in a second, Peaches. Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
Just in case you missed it live.
Oh, just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live, I'm doing something right now.
So we're all super excited.
Yes.
This is dancing.
So what would that be, like a 7?
I cannot. I literally cannot. You guys have got to get it together.
Don't hate the player. Don't hate the game. Hate the contract you didn't get.
He's a coward. He's a giant chicken shit.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going to be like hurricane. Whoa.
Watch out for those girls. They are gagging them.
Hold the phone.
Hold on.
Bro.
The more brutal you are, the more power you have.
Right.
That was sexy. It was hot. It was heated. I was into it.
You are going to be the most high-paid hooker in the world.
Go ahead and invite your friends and everybody. Tell your mama. Tell them, go ahead and turn the stove off and get up on the computer so we can get on theStream.tv.
Thank you again for joining us, and until next week, bye-bye.
Hey, Peaches! Peaches, we're so excited to have you back. We're going to start off with some of our YouTube shout-outs. I just want to say we have a very good problem. We have so many people interacting with us on social media, and we talk to all of you guys, and we love it. So we're going to start giving shout-outs to all the newbies, and make sure that you hit that hashtag RHOAAS and let us know any questions. That way you can still be featured on the show, if you're an OD supporter, that is. Yes. All right, we're going to give some YouTube shout-outs, but first, Megan, do we have any YouTubers that are contacting us?
Yes, shout out to Kay, Alex, Teresa Hollins, and Pretty Girl 2012. Thank you guys for watching us right now. And we also have a question.
Oh, we do? Can you say it?
Yes, from Teresa Hollins. She wants to know, why does NeNe not say anything? Or why should NeNe not say anything?
Oh, good. You said that, Shawn.
Well, I just feel like, you know what, NeNe is not the Mother Teresa of the world. You know what I mean? And her lifestyle doesn't dictate everybody's lifestyle.
Okay, point well taken.
I think NeNe would never, ever not say anything.
I know, that's true.
We do understand that. We got to get into our other YouTube shout-outs really quickly. We got Adrian Grant, Elizabeth Saxon, Maria Hall. We got Yvonne, I can't say your long middle name, but it's M. Gooney. And Kev C, Elizabeth Saxon, I put that twice. Daniel Reed. We got Chatty Eddie and Dante Relaford. And, of course, the one and only
Claudia Jordan!
Yes. All up on our YouTube space. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. You're at theStream.tv. Hit that subscribe button if you like the show, and make sure you hit like. Let's go. Our reply, exactly. Let's go into our first fan question, which is from one of our favorites. It's Drew W. at A Bold Cup of Drew.
Hi, Drew.
Do you think Claudia crossed the line with her interaction with Cordell? Hashtag RHOAAS.
I'm going to say no. And I'm going to say no because, first of all, she's not friends with Porsha like that. She doesn't know Porsha like that. She knows that Porsha used to be married with the man, but that's past. And I don't feel like if somebody used to be married to somebody, maybe you shouldn't talk to them, but she doesn't know Porsha like that. Her and Porsha aren't friends like that.
Right, exactly. And I just want to say that she wasn't trying to press up on him. We got to quickly move on to the second question, which is from Claudia Jordan, #1 fan, at Claudia J, #1 fan. Do you think Porsha is jealous of Claudia, or she doesn't like the idea of Cordell with Claudia talking and being friends? Hashtag RHOAAS. We kind of answered that, but we think she is a little bit. Yeah, she is. Girls. Okay, quickly moving on to our last question, which is Real Housewives at RHO Gossip. How much did Porsha Williams' salary change after she was demoted? They actually did an article on this, and she claims she wasn't.
She wasn't demoted.
Yes, she wasn't demoted. She just lost her peach, but her check didn't change. I don't know. Andy,
it might be because her check was not outrageously big before.
Oh, good point.
Right. And they're doing this non-union.
I know Kenya's check got
increased a lot.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we do know they do make changes. Let's give our Twitter shout-outs really quickly. We've got Agno at Agno. We got Alex at Alex the Brother. Lucky Lucy Ricardo at Lucky Lucy 061752. We've got Vi Flatten at Vi Flatten. Brian Bowers at Brian Bowers. And the queen of hashtag RHOA at Kenya Skepter. Then we've got the real Stacey J, who was on last week at Stacey J. Jonathan G. Charles at JCharles_83. Hashtag RHOA at Uplift to RHOA. And Megan LaMontagne at Megan LaMontagne. She's a Pretty Little Liars host on theStream.tv.
Yes, she is.
Shameless Hookah at True Blood Hookah. And Anna Paris at Anna Paris. And Shay Holland at Shay Holland. We got Xavier Berkman at Xavier Berkman. And he is Brinkman. Sorry, Xavier. He's the host of American Horror Story After Show here on theStream.tv. And finally, our last three, My Maria at M. May Kovic and AtlantaWebsites.com at ATL Google Agency. And finally, Ryan at Style by Ryan. Peaches, we love you. Make sure you tune in. Hit us up with the hashtag RHOAAS and give us your Twitter questions. We love them.
Come on, we love them.
Come on, Peaches. Happy Valentine's Day.
I want some sugar grits.
Smooches. Smooches.